Okay, so children, I was doing a discussion with you people about taxes. We have started taxes yesterday, so please open your book, page number 293. So I'm going to explain you the points here, and then I'll upload a PDF. In that I'll make you people underline that how much from the book you people have to write. That underlining part I will just send you people in the PDF form. Okay, so yesterday I have started taxation. What I told you about the taxes, what is tax? First thing what you have to write about the taxes are compulsory contribution. Okay, means compulsory means it is legal to pay the tax. If somebody will refuses to pay the tax, then they are going to be punished by law. Is it clear? So the meaning of tax, we start with the very first line, that taxes are compulsory payment. Okay, to whom we give the payment? To the government. Why government collect taxes? To meet the expenditure. Okay, because government has to do several expenditure on education, expenditure on medical sciences, expenditure on infrastructural facilities, expenditure on defense, expenditure on education. Alright, several kinds of the expenditure a government has to incur. How and from where the government will get the money? Of course, then government collects the money from those who are eligible to pay the taxes. Is it clear? So taxes are compulsory contribution to the government to meet their expenditure. And where this expenditure is incurred in providing common benefit to the people. That is the second keyword, common benefit to the people. Whatever benefit government provided from the amount collected through taxes, that benefit will be reached common to every individual. Is it clear? Without any corresponding direct return of services or goods by the government to the taxpayer. यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता कि जिसने टैक्स दिया उसी को कोई स्पेशल बेनिफिट या कोई किसी तरीके का डायरेक्ट रिटर्न ऑफ सर्विस या गुड्स मिलेगी उस टैक्सपेयर को, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. यहाँ पे जो टैक्स नहीं देते हैं, जो टैक्स देते हैं, सबको एक तरीके की फैसिलिटी और बेनिफिट गवर्नमेंट प्रोवाइड कराएगी, पर कलेक्ट करेगी टैक्सेस टैक्स पेयर से. इज इट क्लियर? सो टैक्स पेयर taxes are something which is the source of income of the government, and government is collecting taxes not because government want its own welfare. Government after collecting providing welfare to the people. That's a different thing, that it is not providing welfare only to the taxpayer, those who are paying the taxes, but it is providing common benefit to the people. That you people have to remember. So what do you mean by taxes? Taxes are the compulsory contribution to government to meet expenditure incurred on providing common benefit to the people without any corresponding direct return of services or goods from the government to the taxpayer is called taxes. I hope you people have understood the meaning of taxes. Now, if you see the book, page number 293, then characteristics of taxes are given. There are 4 different characteristics given. First is compulsory contribution. Second is personal obligation. Third is general benefit. Fourth is no quid pro quo. So first characteristics is what? Compulsory contribution. Okay, now see the point in the book, all of you. Tax is a compulsory contribution to the state. State here means government. From people on account of the income earned, ownership of property, and certain economic activities carried on by the taxpayer. Okay, so taxes are the compulsory contribution to the government from the people. Okay, from where? From the income earned or from the property or from certain economic activities which a taxpayer does. Okay, from there they collect the money and as a taxpayer paid it to the government. But why it is a compulsory contribution? As it is a compulsory contribution, this is the main line. No one can refuse to pay taxes. Refusal to pay taxes is liable to legal action and punishment by the government. This is the main line which you people have to write under the first characteristics, that Taxes are the compulsory contribution. No one can refuse to pay the taxes. Refusal to pay the taxes is liable to legal action and punishment by the government. So government gives a punishment if anyone. That is the first property. Second, personal obligation. Yes, personal obligation means taxes are, like, suppose if I am a taxpayer, this is my personal obligation, means this is my personal responsibility. I cannot shift my responsibility to any other person. It's the duty of the taxpayer to pay the taxes he is liable to pay. If I am liable to pay 10,000 rupees, then it is my personal obligation to pay 10,000 rupees. He should not hide his income or should not try to evade taxes. Main line, personal obligation means this. What do you mean by personal obligation? The second characteristics of taxes. Personal obligation means the taxpayer, it is the duty of the taxpayer to pay the taxes he is liable to pay. He should not hide his income or should not evade taxes. Evade taxes मतलब कि वो टैक्स देने को फ्रॉड तरीके से बंद नहीं कर सकता, वो उसकी पर्सनल ऑब्लिगेशन है. थर्ड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक, जनरल बेनिफिट. ये दिस इज समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट taxes received from the taxpayer may not be incurred on their benefit alone but for the general and common benefit. मैंने तुमको बता दिया कि गवर्नमेंट जो भी टैक्सेस कलेक्ट करती है टैक्सपेयर से, वो सिर्फ टैक्सपेयर के बेनिफिट के लिए यूज नहीं करती है, वो जनरल बेनिफिट के लिए यूज करती है. इन द मीनिंग वी पीपल हैव रिटन प्रोवाइडिंग कॉमन बेनिफिट टू द पीपल. So that you people have to understand that taxation provide general benefit, not the benefit only to the taxpayer. That is the third characteristics of the taxes. Then fourth, no quid pro quo. No quid pro quo, general meaning is no bargaining or exchange rate with the government. Matlab, I am paying 10 crore rupees to the government as a taxes, so I can get benefit equal to 10 crore rupees. Such kind of the exchange means I can only give, I cannot expect from the government when I am a taxpayer. That is the meaning of no quid. Now see the line. An important characteristics of taxes is that there is no quid pro quo promised by the government to the taxpayer. There is no direct give and take relationship between the government and the taxpayer. That is the main meaning of the no quid pro quo. There is no direct give and take relationship between the government and the taxpayer is the fourth characteristics of taxes. Okay, so I've completed the characteristics of taxes just now, children. What is the first characteristics? Compulsory tax contribution. Tax is a compulsory contribution to the government from the people, from their income, from their property, or from their economic activity which they perform. What is the main line for this? That as tax is a compulsory contribution, no one can refuse to pay taxes. Refusal to pay taxes is liable to legal action and punishment by the government. What is the second characteristic? Personal obligation. Taxes are the personal obligation on the taxpayer. It is the duty of the taxpayer to pay the taxes he is liable to pay. He should not evade, he should not hide his income, and he should not try to evade taxes. What is the third? General benefit. The general benefit, what is the main line? That taxes collected by the government from the taxpayer are spent by it for the general welfare of the people, not only for the welfare of the taxpayer. Last one, no quid pro quo. What does it mean? There is no direct give and take relationship between the government and the taxpayer. I hope you people have understood, and in the PDF I'll just make underline how much you people have to write. Okay, then let me explain you type of taxes. Types of taxes. Types of taxes means direct tax and indirect tax. Now try to understand what is direct tax and what is indirect tax. For understanding direct tax and indirect tax, you need to understand impact of tax and incidence of tax. Okay, now let me give you an example. A person earns the income, taxes are imposed on the income of the person. Is it clear? The person pays the income, cut the amount of rate of tax from his income and pay it to the government. Is it clear? So when the government is imposing a tax on a person, it is impact of tax. And when the person is taking out the money from the salary of him, then that is the incidence of tax. Incidence of tax is the real burden. Who is actually paying? Impact of tax means on whom it is imposed. अब जब डायरेक्ट टैक्स की बात करते हैं तो इम्पैक्ट ऑफ टैक्स एंड इंसिडेंस ऑफ टैक्स फॉल्स ऑन द सेम पर्सन. इसका क्या मतलब होता है? जिस पे टैक्स लगाते हैं वही टैक्स पे करता है. किस केस में? डायरेक्ट टैक्स में. बट इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स में क्या होता है? गवर्नमेंट टैक्स एक पर्सन पे लगाया, उसने वो टैक्स का अमाउंट जो उसको पे करना है वो अपने पॉकेट से नहीं देगा, वो दूसरों से कलेक्ट करके देगा. किस केस में होता है? प्रोड्यूसर्स. Whenever you go to buy any commodity, it is always written in the commodity inclusive of all taxes. 50 पैसे, 1 रुपए, 10 रुपए डिपेंड करता है. टैक्सेस इंक्लूड होती है प्राइस ऑफ द कमोडिटी के साथ. तो प्रोड्यूसर्स, गवर्नमेंट क्या करती है? प्रोडक्शन पे टैक्स लगाती है. सेल्स टैक्स प्रोड्यूसर पे लगाई. प्रोड्यूसर पे नहीं लगाई, वो जो प्रोडक्शन कर रहा है उस पे टैक्स लगाई. अब प्रोड्यूसर क्या करेगा? सपोज गवर्नमेंट ने एक लमसम अमाउंट की टैक्स प्रोड्यूसर पे लगा दी, तो इम्पैक्ट ऑफ टैक्स किस पे पड़ा? प्रोड्यूसर पे. इम्पोज किस पे किया? प्रोड्यूसर पे. अब वो अमाउंट प्रोड्यूसर अपने पॉकेट से नहीं देगा. प्रोड्यूसर क्या करेगा? जितना कमोडिटी वो प्रोड्यूस करेगा उस कमोडिटी में वो टैक्स के अमाउंट को इंक्लूड कर देगा, और सारा पैसा वो किससे कलेक्ट करेगा? कंज्यूमर से. सो इम्पैक्ट हुआ प्रोड्यूसर पे और कलेक्ट हुआ कंज्यूमर से. सो इम्पैक्ट ऑन वन पर्सन एंड इंसिडेंट ऑन अदर पर्सन, उसको कहते हैं इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स. So taxes are of two types, direct taxes and indirect taxes. Now you need to understand one thing very clearly, that direct taxes are those taxes in which impact of tax and incidence of tax falls on the same person. What is indirect tax? Indirect tax are the taxes in which impact falls on one person and incident falls on other person. So impact falls on producer and incident falls on consumer. Is it clear? Government tax लगाती है प्रोड्यूसर पे, पर प्रोड्यूसर कलेक्ट कैसे किससे करता है? रियल बर्डन कौन किसके ऊपर जा रहा है? प्रोड्यूसर के ऊपर. That is called indirect tax. Is it clear? Now, one thing you need to understand, that what are the example of direct taxes? जैसे income tax हो गया, wealth tax हो गया. Is it clear? These are your what taxes? Direct taxes. Indirect tax हो गया sales tax, GAT जो लगाई है गवर्नमेंट ने, वो सारी चीजें क्या हो गई? Indirect taxes. Is it clear? So I hope you people have understood the meaning of indirect tax, indirect tax. Is it clear? Then the next part of the taxes are the types of tax system. Types of taxes हमने कर लिया, direct tax, indirect tax. Now types of tax system. What do you mean by tax system? It is of three types: proportional, progressive, regressive and digressive. अब प्रोपोर्शनल टैक्स सिस्टम क्या होता है? यहां पे हम लोग दो चीज देखते हैं, द रेट ऑफ टैक्स एंड द लेवल ऑफ इनकम of the taxpayer. So proportional tax means the rate of tax in which the rate of tax, the system of tax in which the rate of taxation remains the same at all level of income. चाहे इनकम 1 लाख है, 2 लाख है, 3 लाख है, 4 लाख है, अगर 10% टैक्स है तो सब पे 10%. So the rate of tax is same at all level of income. That is called proportional tax system. What is progressive tax system? As the level of income increases, rate of tax also increases. That is called progressive taxation. What is regressive? Negative relation. As the level of income increases, rate of tax decreases. That is called regressive taxation. And digressive taxation is the fourth and the last one. When the rate of income, when the level of income increases, rate of taxes increases, but up to a certain limit. After that limit, the rate of tax remains constant. Suppose इनकम 1 लाख से 2 लाख से 3 लाख, सो 1 लाख पे 10%, 2 लाख पे 20%, 3 लाख पे 30%. अब 3 लाख के बाद अगर इनकम बढ़ती है तो हर बार वो 30% रहेगी, तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? डिग्रेसिव टैक्सेशन. डिग्रेसिव टैक्सेशन जो होता है वो कॉम्बिनेशन होता है प्रोग्रेसिव और प्रोपोर्शनल टैक्स सिस्टम का. ठीक है, प्रोपोर्शनल क्या होती है? व्हेन द रेट ऑफ टैक्स रिमेन्स सेम एट ऑल लेवल ऑफ इनकम. प्रोग्रेसिव क्या होती है? व्हेन द रेट ऑफ टैक्स इंक्रीजेस विद द इंक्रीज इन द लेवल ऑफ इनकम एंड डिक्रीजेस विद द डिक्रीज इन द लेवल ऑफ इनकम. पॉजिटिव रिलेशन. रिग्रेसिव टैक्स क्या होती है? व्हेन देयर इज इंक्रीज इन द लेवल ऑफ इनकम, there is decrease in the rate of tax. When there is decrease in the level of income, there is increase in the level of tax. Inverse relation. इसको कहते हैं regressive. Degressive tax system क्या होती है? When the income increases, rate of tax also increases, but up to a certain limit. After that limit, even if the income increases, the rate of tax is constant. That is called degressive. India में we follow degressive taxation system. Is it clear to all of you? So I hope you people have understood. This much only is needed under taxation. Now, two more topics are left under this in the chapter number 16. Okay, I'll try to upload one video tomorrow also so that I'll complete chapter number 16. Is it clear? Okay, so today I have completed taxation. Tomorrow I will start public expenditure. Okay, and I'll make a PDF form, PDF of the notes of taxation that you see and write all of you. Okay, so for today only this much. Thank you, children.